How many of you coming from data science and analytics background have attended interviews recently? I am pretty much sure everybody. And how many of you have encountered Python or any kind of programming related questions in the interviews? Almost everybody. Many people have already asked me a lot of questions on how to practice Python programming before even getting into the interviews and all those things. Well, we already know that Python plays a major role, but too much into Python programming might not be required for companies, right? Apart from very few companies, let's say you are going for a data scientist or machine learning roles in some big companies like Facebook, Amazon, or Netflix, you can be asked on the data structures and algorithm questions. But if you are going for data analyst roles, I'm pretty much sure that you will not be asked on very difficult data structure related questions. Even if you are asked, that's going to be very rare case scenario. Most of the questions will be around SQL, at least for data analysts. Most of the questions will be for SQL, and most of the questions will be for Python for data analysis, and it's going to be Pandas, NumPy, it could be something related to that. And people also ask me a lot of things. Sir, do we have a platform where we can practice these kind of questions? Well, so far I was not aware of a platform like that, but recently I came across a platform which luckily I got through one of my LinkedIn connections. I was again scrolling down the LinkedIn, got to know about a platform where there are a lot of practice questions related to NumPy, related to pandas, related to hypothesis testing, related to Matplotlib, related to so many things. And the questions are created in a very funny way where it will be interesting enough for you to get started with an answer. And the more questions you answer, you will definitely be job ready. Well, is the platform paid? The answer is yes, but for my subscribers, it's going to be free. I will be sharing all these details throughout the video, but let's get started. I'll talk about the platform. I'll also talk about the journey, how I got to know about this platform, and we'll also try to solve some questions so that you all know about the platform and see how the platform works. So let's get started. So this is the platform I was talking about. I came across this platform just few days back when I was scrolling down the LinkedIn. I got to know about this platform from one of my LinkedIn connections whose name is Ben Gorman. I'll also leave his profile in the description below, but that should not be required. Ultimately, what we need is the platform and the platform's link. So this platform is named as PracticeProbs.com. It has so many challenging problems which helps you to learn, because these are the type of questions that are asked in interviews. Nobody will ask you, well, okay, let me give you a brief idea about how questions are being asked in Python. I don't even have to explain you these things. You might have already encountered that data structures and algorithm questions are very rare. They might not ask you data structures if you are going for a data analysis role or for entry level roles. There are very few companies who are focused on data structures, algorithms, and all those things. But I think majorly what people would like to see from a data analyst is whether you know data analysis or not. In that case, they might give you problems related to NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and all those things. And nobody really gives you a very simple question that can you tell me how to sort a column, or can you tell me how to do this, how to do that. They will be giving you scenario based problems, and that's where this platform can help you definitely. So we'll talk about the platform. We'll try to, you can see these are the new problem sets and these are some data science problem sets. We'll talk about the pricings and stuff, not now, later on, because as I told you, for you it's going to be free. I will be giving you a code which you can easily use that makes access to the platform, access to this platform free for almost 3 months. You can practice it, and by the time you finish your 3 months, Who knows, you might have even thousands and thousands of more problems, and you can keep exploring on this platform. So we'll quickly talk about this platform without even logging in as well. Oh well, already I have logged in. I don't have a subscription, honestly speaking. So we will see how the platform looks like and what are the different problems. So I am really scared of these kind of problems, honestly speaking, because when you advance in your career and somebody asks you a very basic question, you might not answer. So I'm scared, but I'll try my best. So we'll try to solve some problems. We'll pick Python pandas first. And you can see pandas has so many questions so far. Of course, as I told you, this platform is new. The contributors are already working hard and they are adding more and more questions. Who knows, I could be a contributor as well in future, but jokes apart. Okay, we'll try to solve few questions here. Now, these are the logged questions which you can unroll using a pro account, which you can use by using my code, which I will be providing in the description below. So let's just talk about some basic questions. So I'll click on baby names. The name itself is funny, baby names. Okay, we'll try to solve this problem. Okay, so there is no, okay, we don't have, okay, that's fine. I thought there will be some platform where you can also submit your answer and check whether the answers are correct or not. Well, it might be in progress, but nevertheless, we are more concerned about how to solve it rather than, let's not talk about it. So we'll try to solve this question. You and your spouse. Okay, before that, I'll just open my collab so that we can also practice this question in parallel. I'll quickly click on new notebook and I'll name it as PracticeProbs. PracticeProbs. So you and your spouse decided to let the internet name your next child. Well, okay. You have asked the great people of the web to submit their favorite names, and you have compiled the submissions into a series called baby names. Okay, so let me just copy paste this code. Okay, determine how many people voted for the names Chad, Rugger and Zeltron. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it properly. So how many people voted for the names this and this? Okay, this sounds like a very easy problem, and this is a series. So it doesn't matter if it is a series or a data frame. We know that there is something called as value counts. We can probably use value counts and find it. So let's try to take an example of Chad. We'll try to do baby names. I was writing Baba names. Okay, baby names is already a series. If you want to see, you can see what is baby names. If you want to see the type of it, you can also see what is the type of it. It's a series type. Now we'll try to use baby names dot value counts. So my answer is ready. I have the value count. So 7 people have named it as Rugger, 7 people named it as Chad, 4 people named it as Chad, and 3 people named it as Zeltron. If you also want to be specifically have outputs for these, you can probably use the log keyword and then something like this. This will be for Chad. Similarly, this will be for Rugger. And if you want all these variables all together, all these names all together, then you can simply add Chad and what else? Zeltron, right? Zeltron. And then we have to quickly give another brackets, close it out, as we are passing the names in a list, right? So that's how my output is. So successful. We finally did one problem. Okay, now it was easy. Now let's see. Definitely the logged ones will be tough. I'm pretty much sure I will definitely ask the subscription first to Ben, and then I'll try to solve these questions as well in a separate video. Let's talk about another case. Let's say bees knees. Let's go to price gouging. Okay, price gouging. You suspect your local groceries been price gouging and gouging the ground beef. You and some friends decide to track the price of ground beef every day for 10 days. Okay, so you basically have beef price for 10 days. Indians don't like beef, but just change the mentality from beef to chicken. That should be okay. If you're vegetarian, just change it to a vegetarian name.
Acha.
Jokes apart, we'll try to jump into the solution part. You have compiled the data into a series called beef prices, okay, whose index represents the day of each recording. Okay, that means, okay, so 0 should be the first day, 1 should be the second day, something like that. For example, beef was priced 3.37, okay, 3.37 on day 1, completely fine. 4.664 on the date, okay, that's fine. So we'll quickly take this code. Second question. Okay, now print beef prices. Determine which day had the biggest price increase from the prior day. Okay, so this is little bit tricky. Not like the first question, of course. First question was very easy. This is where the fun begins. Not that tricky as well. In case you know the answer to this question, I can probably give you this question. You can check out the question on the screen, pause the video, try to answer it. But definitely you will have access to this platform. You can also try it out later on. We'll try to solve this. Determine which day had the biggest price increase from the prior day. That means from 0 to 1 we have to capture, 1 to 2 we have to capture, 2 to 3. Okay, we have to find that day. Let's say from third day to fourth day the increase is highest. That should be the output. To get this, what we can do is, let me think about it. Beef prices. Okay, let me first sort it out. Dot index. Okay, this is sorted probably. Done. So now this is sorted. So manually, if I normally what I do is I manually do it, get the answers in my head and then start solving it so that I can validate the answer. So 3.37, 1.3, 4, 1.5, 1.3, 1.4, 1.4. Oh, I think could be the ninth index. Could be the ninth index. So let's try to create another. Okay, I got it. So we can use the shift method. Let's say new equals to dot shift periods equals to 1. If I shift it, I'm basically shifting the indexes. You can see my first index basically becomes NaN and I'm shifting the indexes. Once you shift the indexes, now what you can do is you can do old minus new. Now let's try to save. Difference is equals to old minus new. That's what we are going to do. So the old price is going to be beef prices and the new price is going to be done. What's my difference? Difference is nothing but the differences. Now we have to find which one is the highest one. So to find the highest one, id max pandas idx max. Nobody has seen this. So diff dot idx max and that becomes your ninth index. So that is my output. Let's check the solution. Honestly, I hadn't checked the solutions beforehand and he has done the same way. Oh my god. Okay, there could be multiple other solutions as well. If you are converting series into data frames and then taking the difference, that is also fine, but ultimately everybody knows the solution has to be this way. We can shift the values, or else if you have to iterate it, then the complexity, the time complexity will be very high, right? Because you have to iterate from each element to each element and then you have to take the difference, store it in a list, compare those values, which one is greater, which one is not. It's going to be a little bit difficult. So this is the second problem for pandas. We'll try to skip the pandas part and we'll try to see the complexity for NumPy. So we'll quickly jump into NumPy. We'll try to solve one or two more problems in NumPy as well. Again, we'll start with beginner level. Oh, okay. So the intermediate and the pro level are basically logged. Oh, I thought even in this one the second question was difficult than the first one. No, but I'm at the beginner level. Okay, we'll try to solve this problem. High school reunion. Okay, with your high school reunion fast approaching, you decide to get in shape like me and lose some weight. You record your weight every day for 5 weeks. Okay, so 7 into 5, 35. Is it 35? Let's try to... Is it 35? Yeah, 35. The 35 data points we have. You record your weight every day. That's cool. Given these daily weights, build an array with your average weight per weekend. Average weight per weekend. Average weight per weekend. Okay. That means I want to find the Saturday's data and the Sunday's data and take a average out of it, right? Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be Saturday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. And this is going to be Sunday. So here with a repetition of 7, that's going to be all Saturdays. So first of all, what I will do is, everybody should be aware of this thing, right? The fifth is nothing but the sixth element, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be Saturday, right? Now I want all the Saturday's data. So the jump has to be 7 steps. So I'll give my steps here, and that's all my Saturday's data. Let's try to compare it. 184, 182.6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wait. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's cool. We have got it. Similarly, we do it for all the Sundays. Sorry, not 65. All the Sundays. And then we take an average of it. We have got it. And this is the final output. I hope that should be the solution. Daily weights of 5. See, it's an easy problem, right? You can see explanation is already provided in this particular examples in the solutions. I'm pretty much sure in this logged ones where you start working on the pro accounts, you will also be seeing the solutions, but it's not recommended to see the solutions right away, right? You should always practice it and then check out the solutions. And these type of problems are basically asked in interviews. We'll try to solve the last question and we'll try to wind up today's video. Gold miner. Okay, I thought gold digger. After binge watching the Discovery Channel, you ditch your job as a trial lawyer to become a gold miner. Okay, you decide to prospect 5 locations underneath a 7x7 grade of land. How much gold do you uncover at each location? Okay. How much gold do you incur at each location? So this is how the gold looks like, and these are my different locations. If I am not wrong, I need the location values, right? 04 should be this one, 22 should be this one, so 2, 6, 2, 262, 262, 2629 and 2, 26292, something like that. I am not sure. Little bit. Much gold do you uncover at each location? Okay, so if I find the first location, this is nothing but, sorry, this is nothing but all this, right? Yeah, so this is 0 2 2 5 6, 0 2 2 5 6. Similarly, the second part is going to be 4 2 3 1 3. What we can do is we can save it. Let's save it. Let's say x equals to this and y equals to this, and then we pass gold of x comma y 26282 26282 26251. Oh, it was not 9, man. 0 1 2 3 4 5 26282. That's my answer. I have some confusions here. I don't really know. Oh, that's the answer. So this is all about this platform, guys. I really liked it, enjoyed it as well. I have also checked some of its problems into Matplotlib and all those things, and I'm pretty much sure he's working hard. Ben is working hard, so are his other contributors as well. They're adding more and more contents on a daily basis. I have also pitched myself, can I be a contributor here as well, because I really like the idea. And it's all about community building. It's all about providing a platform to all of you so that you know a platform like this also exists. Practice as much as possible, and then you can definitely be a better you for your interviews. That's all about this particular video. I'll be leaving this link in the description below. I'll be leaving the code in the description below. You can enroll for the code. You can enroll for the pro license. And in case you have any questions, reach out to me or to the creator. That's all about this video. In case you like it, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Please leave a comment in case you need any help. That's all about this particular video. Bye bye. See you in the next video.